Hello loves. We're gonna do a drugstore fall makeup tutorial today. I know I don't do many makeup tutorials. I don't think any beauty influencer does a lot of makeup tutorials, but I'm gonna start doing more of them. And I just want to play with drugstore makeup, which I absolutely love, 100% affordable, and do like a fall makeup look. Not necessarily a tutorial fall makeup look, however you want to look at it, but that's what we're going to do today, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's jump into it. All right, y'all, so I hope y'all are having an amazing week so far. I am filming this on a Wednesday, and I'm going to try to get this up hopefully on a Wednesday or a Thursday at the most. That's the latest that it will be. But I hope y'all have been loving these consistent makeup videos that I have been doing, because I've really been enjoying them. Obviously my beauty room is coming together little by little every day. I know I said this on my last video and I just kind of forgot while I was filming, but I am definitely going to give y'all, like, I'm going to do another vlog and show y'all how much the house has come along since we've been here. We've been here for probably like 3 weeks, and it's definitely beautiful. Once, you know, the furniture came in, everything's coming together beautifully, let's just put it that way. So all right, let's get started. So I do have some new products. I have a few new products, but for the most part this is just all drugstore, all affordable, and there are a few, I think maybe 2 or 3 new products that I do have. So I'm going to prime my eyes, but I'm going to prime my eyes with something a little bit different today. I did get a new primer, but I'm going to save that for another time. I got the new e.l.f. primer. I didn't know that it was a clear primer, and I don't want to use a clear primer today. So I'm going to use this Nyx Pro Fix stick, and everyone, well, this is kind of like a color correcting concealer. Hello, focus. See, yeah, there we go. This is like a new color correcting concealer by Nyx, and this is what it looks like. You kind of just roll it up, and as you can see, it's like a cream consistency. So I don't know why my camera's taking so long to focus. I don't know if I have it on something that I shouldn't have it on. I have no idea. Look at how pigmented this is. And they have it in all different shades. And I have a lot of NYX products that I'm going to be using actually. So see, I just further carve up my brows with this. So I bring it all the way up to the brows and then just kind of pack it on. The more lighter your eyeshadow primer is, the more brighter your eyeshadow is going to be. Because I'm sure I've mentioned it a lot, but for those of you that don't know, fall is my favorite time, my favorite season. I love fall. I love the leaves are fall. I love it when the leaves are falling. I think it's beautiful. I think that I love the crisp air of fall. I love the smell of fall. I just love everything about fall. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm like this big Halloween person, because I'm actually really not, but I personally think that fall is just the perfect weather, because I don't like being too hot and I don't like being too cold, and I feel like fall is just right there in the middle, fall and spring. So all right, so now I am actually, it doesn't even really look like I have to set this, but I am going to set it. I'm just gonna get like any type of translucent setting powder or whatever you want to use. I need to wash my brushes, y'all. I really do. Like, all my brushes are so dirty. So I'm going to take this Pixie by Petra contour palette. As you can see, it's pretty messy. I've had this for a while, but I'm probably going to use this later on. And I'm just going to set with the lightest shade in here. I know that it's not that popular to set your eyeshadow primer, but I don't know how people do it. Like, I have to set, because if I don't, my eyeshadow just does not look right. Wet n Wild so affordable, and they have such great quality makeup. So we have these two palettes here, and I've used these before when I first got them, and it was probably like almost a year ago. So this is the Always Blushin palette, and then we have the Always Naked palette. And I'm probably going to dip into both of them, but I'm more than likely going to be using this one the most because like they are beautiful fall colors. Like, look at this. And I love the pressed glitter in here. Like, look at that pressed glitter. So freaking pretty. So I'm probably going to be using this one the most. But let's just jump into it. I'm going to try to do a simple eye makeup look. I know I say that a lot, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to start off with this shade first. And it's like a pinky shade. And I'm going to go ahead and work that into the crease. This is the cutest palette, and as you can see, you get good pigments out of this. Like, this is a really pigmented palette, and I love Wet n Wild's eyeshadows. I think it's really good quality. I remember when Wet n Wild used to be like super duper popular. They're not as popular as they once were. I think it's more about e.l.f. and Milani, but don't sleep on Wet n Wild. They have some really, really good products. You do get a lot of fallout with this palette. Like, I'm not sure if y'all can see that, but you do get quite a bit of fallout, but it is still a good palette. I'm going to go in with this yellowish color right here. And I'm going to kind of, ooh, look at how pigmented that is. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay. Super powdery though. That's the only thing. I'm gonna stick with this brush because I think this is a perfect transition shade. Got a lot of fallout here. A lot. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, this really, really pretty shade. And I'm going to, this is more of a deeper shade. I'm just going to press that in. I'm going to work this in a little bit more. Build up the crease a little bit more. Cute. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this same brush and I'm going to dip into this deep brown color, but I'm also going to dip into both of these shades right here because I really like this brown. Look at that. Look how pigmented that is. That is super pigmented. Very powdery, but super pigmented. So I'm going to take this brown and put it like right here on the outer V, and then I'm going to cake it on right here. Pack it on. Pack it on right here. I'm just gonna actually pack it on my entire eye because actually this is gonna be a super easy halo eye. So pack it on right here. Just pack it on your whole entire lid. I feel like this is the easiest way to do it because I want this to be super easy. I'm gonna bring it out and just kind of pack it on. Now I'm gonna take, I don't know why I say kinda all the time, y'all. I think it's just a habit. Like, look at this palette right now. You're gonna get a lot of fallout with this. So just make sure that you go in with a very light hand with this palette because you are going to get a lot of fallout. So I'm gonna blend out any harsh edges. Now what I'm gonna do is super simple, super easy, and I'm going to try to, eyebrows messed up right there, but I'm gonna try to make this as light as possible. I'm gonna go into this glitter and I'm just gonna take any type of flat brush and I'm gonna go into this glitter right here. Okay, super pretty. I'm trying to stay on this one very lightly. I am going to press this on. I don't want it to be super duper intense. I want it to be light. I'm getting a lot of fallout, so I'm going to grab some glue. This is just my Duo lash glue. You can use that, or you can use a Nyx. Nyx has a glitter glue that's really good. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of this in the middle of my eye and kind of blend it in, because I'm getting a lot of fallout with this glitter. This is one of the reasons why I don't use a lot of glitter unless it's like a liquid glitter or something like that, or a very, very pressed glitter like an Urban Decay or something, because glitter, I don't like a lot of fallout, especially with shimmers. It's starting to bother me. It didn't bother me as much back in the day, but it's starting to bother me now. So I'm going to go back into this glitter, and now I'm just going to, it's going to be a little bit more intense as well, but I'm just going to put this glitter right in the middle, nowhere else. This is called a halo eye. You can call it a spotlight eye. This is the perfect look to do for like Thanksgiving. Super cute. You can even take your finger and press it on too. You can take your finger and blend it out, especially if you don't want it to be super intense. You can just take your finger like that. I think that's good. That's really good. I didn't want it to be super intense, so I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna take this wipe and wipe off the glitter fallout that I had that I cannot stand. I cannot stand glitter fallout. It bothers me so much, and it never used to, but now that I'm getting older, I guess, I think it just bothers me a little bit now, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so that's literally the end of this eyeshadow look. I think it looks super cute as I'm looking in my viewfinder. I think it looks really, really pretty. And I don't think this is too much glitter. I think this is the perfect amount. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some eyeliner. Of course, this is what I do. You don't have to do this. I just love me some eyeliner. And they don't have any black in here. I wish they did, but I would use a black just to make it like a softer eyeliner. I would use eyeshadow, but obviously I'm gonna use my liquid. I'm just gonna do it half, right up to here. And I'm just gonna do a wing because I love my wings. I feel like this is very flattering to my eyes. I love wings, so. Super cute. I'm going to get some mascara, and I'm going to use a drugstore mascara. Everything is drugstore. I have to remind myself of that. Let me see. I don't know which one I want to use. So this is actually, let me clean this off a little bit. It's so messy. I'm so messy with makeup, y'all. This is the Super Fake mascara by Lottie London. And I have really been enjoying this, and I'm going to show you another one too. So this is another mascara that I like by Lottie London, and I don't know what's all this had to get on here from moving, but this is the Serving Lashes. I think I used this in a few other videos, but Serving Lashes by Lottie London, and this mascara is absolutely amazing as well. So I'm just going to do like a coat before I go in with falsies. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to add my lashes, and then we'll move on to the face. But as you can see, this is a super easy makeup look that anybody can do. So I will be right back, and then we will move on to the complexion, which is starting to become my favorite part of my makeup routine. And I love trying different foundations and things like that, and I found a foundation that I haven't used in a while, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back, and now what I'm going to do is we're going to move on to the face. I am going to take this, which I literally just picked up because I'm obsessed with this stuff. This is the NYX Marshmello primer, and this smells so good. It smells just like marshmallows. I love this stuff. If you've never used this, it really smooths out your pores. I don't know what's in it, but it's just good. It's really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my skin. And my lashes, I think I got these lashes from like, so normally you just want to let your primer sit for at least a minute. You know, just be into your skin. You want your primer to do its job. So just try to let that sit for like a minute. So this is the Uoma Beauty Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation. And I remember I absolutely love this foundation. Now, Uoma Beauty is in Walmart, and you can also get Uoma Beauty online on walmart.com. However, they have a more luxury version of Uoma Beauty at JCPenney's Beauty. So I got this from Walmart, and I had to pick this up in 2 shades, and this is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna do 2 pumps and kind of mix them together just like that. And I'm gonna put this on my skin. Just do some little drops. And then I'm going to take, this is such an old foundation brush, but I actually really love this foundation brush. This is a Flower Beauty foundation brush. And I am just going to stipple this in to the skin. See, it's just beautiful. It just gives you like this beautiful finish. Like, I love it. Okay. This bronzer is so bomb, like so blendable. Look at that, it's so blendable. Which Milani is another one of my favorite brands. I did do a full face of Milani. I don't know, a while ago, but I will link it below. I need to do a more recent one, but I am going to link that for you guys because Milani is amazing. Now we're gonna go into cream blush, and I'm really excited. The L'Oreal Lumi Liquid Blush, and this is in the shade, where's the shade at? I don't know, it doesn't say the shade on here. Is that it on the top? Oh, this is in the shade Glowy Golden Pink. And I heard that these blushes are very, very underrated, that nobody talks about these blushes, but they're absolutely amazing. So we're gonna try it right now. Now, eventually I'm gonna be going cruelty free. L'Oreal needs to get their shit together because I'm gonna do a few dots. And the reason why is because I heard that this is not as pigmented. Hopefully, I'm not gonna regret this. I'm gonna take this Jaclyn Hill brush that I got like a long time ago, and it is perfect. If you have this brush, it is perfect for cream products. It is so nice for cream products. Yeah, this is really not that, it's not that pigmented like my flower, or it's not that pigmented like my Rare Beauty blush or even the e.l.f. Camo blush. Ooh, this is really pretty. It has like a glow to it. This is pretty. But yes, eventually y'all, I'm gonna be going cruelty free. L'Oreal is not cruelty free, so I don't know how long I'm gonna even be able to be using L'Oreal. So I don't know why L'Oreal's not cruelty free. So now we're gonna go into concealer, and I'm gonna use this concealer actually instead of the concealer stick by NYX. I'm going to use this by NYX. This is the Bear With Me concealer, a very, very popular concealer. I heard that this concealer is absolutely amazing. I haven't used this in so long that I forget the way that it is, but it's a very, very popular concealer by NYX. And if I remember that this concealer, I remember it was pretty good. It comes with a pump, and that's the only thing that I don't like. I don't like concealers that come with a pump, but it is what it is. As long as it's a good concealer, I don't care. So I'm just going to take any type of brush here, and then I'm just going to apply this the way I normally would. I mean, a concealer that has a pump, it's going to give you a lot more control, which is great. However, I just don't like concealers like this. I feel like it's a hassle, in my opinion. So my babe just went to go get cane, so I don't have to cook today, which is great. Shout out to my babe. Love him to pieces. even though I like to cook. Like, I love to cook, but I just didn't feel like cooking today. But I've been changing a lot of things, y'all, that I normally, I felt like once we moved into this house, it's like new house, new beginnings. We literally got rid of a lot of the stuff that we've had for years at the apartment and got all new stuff for the house. Like, and I have been walking a lot, y'all, and I have really been enjoying it. Like, I will walk after my kids go off to school. I will walk, and I've always enjoyed walking, but I kind of stopped walking for some reason. I don't know why. And I'm trying to motivate myself to do better. You know what I'm saying? So while this sits, and this is what I normally do, this is the NYX Marshmello setting spray, and I love this setting spray, by the way. I have used this many of times. It smells so good, I want to use it as perfume. Like, I love the way this smells. I love the spritzer on it. NYX is another good drugstore brand. I think that's going to be my next one brand tutorial, is NYX. So what I do is I will let this sit for probably like a minute or so, and then I will go in and blend it with a brush. Yeah, it's blending nice and it's super hydrating. I do like how hydrating it is. I just don't know about this concealer. Like, I just feel like there's a reason why I don't reach for it. One thing I will say is I had a hard time trying to find any well, that right there, drugstore concealer, because most of the concealers that I have are high end. And this is probably one of my favorite setting powders at the drugstore besides the Maybelline Fit Me. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. If you've never tried this, where have you been? Like, this setting powder is so bomb. It's very smoothing. It's very matte. So that's why it's technically not my go-to, because it's so matte. Like, I wear this setting powder a lot in the summertime. So I'm just going to give one last blend before I set my face, because you don't want to set any creases. I sound like a broken record when I say that to y'all, but I just have to remind y'all because so many people forget. I forget sometimes myself. So it's kind of like me reminding y'all and then reminding myself. You immediately set, and it's very smoothing too. But this is probably one of the most mattest setting powders I've used in a while. Besides my Makeup Forever setting powder, this is kind of like a spot-on dupe to the Makeup Forever setting powder. And this is in the shade Translucent. They do have other shades as well, just to let y'all know. So how have y'all been doing? Like, how is life treating all of you? I hope everything is going well with all of y'all. Like, I cannot wait to go live so I can interact with y'all and catch up. Again, thank you guys so much for being so supportive and your amazing comments, saying congratulations. I want to say thank you to all of you for taking the time out of your day to even watch my vlog and to say congratulations. I appreciate that tremendously. Look at how smoothing this is though. Like, it's so smoothing. I'm telling you, if you've never tried this setting powder, you are missing out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into bronzer. First, I think I'm going to use this. This is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder Palettes. And this is actually, like, look at the shades in here. You have such a good variety of shades. And then I'm going to use another palette as well. So I'm going to take this brush. This is actually a brush by BH Cosmetics. This is from their Pro line. And I'm going to go into, and it also comes with a mirror too, which is super cool, but I don't want to blind y'all. So I'm going to go into probably all of these shades, but I'm going to try to keep it on the lighter side. So I'm going to go with this one and then this one. This is such a beautiful bronzing palette too. I use this often. I'm gonna bring some color back to my face. So pretty. Forgot how pretty this bronzing palette is. I haven't used it in a while. We're getting there. We're almost done, y'all. We're getting there. We're getting to the finish line. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Wet n Wild setting powder and I'm just going to go like this. Very minimal setting powder. I don't like to use a lot. And like this. Just go down like that. And then I'm going to add a little bit to the nose. I'm going to go into this mascara, which is the Serving Lashes Mascara by Lottie London that I showed y'all. And I am going to put some mascara on this bottom lash line. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this sit for a couple more minutes. And then I'll be back and then we will finish up the rest of the face. We'll be to the finish line. Alright, y'all. So I did my bottom lashes and now I took all my bake off and all that kind of stuff. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go on to powder blush. So I have two blushes that I actually wanted to try. I might mix them together. I don't know. I feel like this blush would be so much better with it, even though it's more, I feel like it's more of an orangey shade, but that's not what it says on here. This is the NYX Buttermelt blush, and obviously this blush went viral. This is a beautiful blush. It's super pigmented. It has somewhat of a glow to it as well. So this is in the shade You Know Better. You Know Better. So I am going to just start off with using a little bit of this, I think. And this is pigmented, so be very careful with this blush. Like, it is super pigmented. It gives you a glow. I'm just going to use like more of a stippling brush because I want more of a lighter, like if I use more of a brush like, I don't know, if I use more of a blush like, if I use more of a brush like this, then it would be more concentrated. But since I'm using more of a brush like this, it's going to apply it more lightly. Pretty. That is very pretty, actually. That goes really good with the Lumi blush that I use. I like this. Okay, so then the next blush that I got is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour blush, and this is just in the shade pink. So I think I'm going to use a little bit of this too. And it comes with like a little pad, but I think I lost it. And then it also comes with a mirror too, which is super cool. So this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to use a little bit of this, just a little bit. I don't know. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. Mixing these two together. Ooh, I love it. Look how pretty. I like that shade. I like the mix. I love mixing blushes, period, but I like mixing that together. That is such a pretty shade, especially for my complexion. Ooh, I like it. I like both of them. This one is more of a matte blush, and then the NYX is definitely more of a, put some on my nose. The NYX is definitely more of a, has like a glow to it. All right, y'all, so we're pretty much to the finish line at this point. Now we're gonna go into the setting spray, and I'm gonna go into this NYX Marshmallow spray, and I'm gonna give a good spray here. Oh, I love this stuff. This stuff smells so delicious. I love this stuff. If you don't have this combo together, y'all, magic. Freaking magic. And this is the Hard Candy Just Glow Highlighting Duo. Like, the camera's not doing this justice. It's actually really, really pretty. Very, very pretty shades. So I'm probably going to just go into both of them. I am going to go into both of them. And I'm not going to do too much highlighter like on my cheekbones because I don't feel like I need a lot of that. But I'm going to go into the pink and this and just, ooh, that's pretty. Okay, that's pretty. Now, last but not least, all we have to do is lipstick, and then inner corner highlight. I'm gonna go into this shade right here because it just looks really pretty. And I feel like it's gonna be super bright. I could be wrong. I'm not always right, y'all, but let's give it a try. Ooh, that is pigmented, but it's very clunky. This is the Cream Glide Lip Liner by e.l.f. And this is what it looks like, and it's like a brown shade. This here is the Maybelline Lifter gloss, and it has like some pigment to it as well, but this is what it looks like. And I'm going to just see, it definitely has some pigment to it. Look at that. It reminds me of the Fenty Gloss Bomb, but I feel like this has a little bit more pigment than the Fenty. Can you guys hear my babies? They're downstairs eating and they are literally so loud. But the great thing is that when we used to live in an apartment, we used to have to be like, shh, be quiet, you know, don't settle down. And living in a house, we don't have to worry about that. But they definitely go too far with it though. So I'm gonna take this gel liner, and this is by LA Colors. If you've never tried this, I think it's only $1 or $2 and you can pick it up at the dollar store. I'm gonna tight line because I totally forgot to do that, and this is important. I'm sure y'all can tell how much fun they're having. And I'm also going to line the waterline. Just because I never do anything different with my eyes as far as like my bottom lash line. So I love doing black liner in the waterline. I feel like it gives you such a sultry look, and this gel liner is no joke. Let me tell you, it is super black, like very, very pigmented. Let's do some setting spray. Whew. And that is it, y'all. This was so much fun. I love doing these type of looks. Like, I love just sitting here doing makeup, talking about makeup mostly, but I really do like this look. I think it's very sexy and sultry. I feel like this is a perfect holiday glam as well, and I'm talking like for Thanksgiving. I may do, I don't know, I may do a couple Halloween looks, but I don't know. I really don't do Halloween looks as much as I used to back in the day, but I may. And if I do, I'll probably do it live because I do like to do my Halloween looks live. But I really, really like this look, and this is all drugstore products that I use. No one is going to be able to tell me that this does not look like a high-end look. Everything that I used was amazing, and only thing new that I really used is this L'Oreal Lumi liquid blush, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's not super pigmented though. You do have to build this up, but I like that though. I like the fact that it's not straight pigment. You have to build it up to get a lot of pigment out of it, but this is absolutely beautiful. It has a glow to it. I love it. I recommend everything that I used, and I'm really happy with the makeup look that I created. I feel like this looks like a higher end look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look, this fall makeup look, and I'm gonna be doing a lot more fall makeup looks because it's fall and it's my favorite season. But I hope y'all have an amazing week. I will see y'all in the next couple days. Hopefully I'll be live very soon to catch up with y'all, and again, I love y'all so much. Be on the lookout for my next vlog as well, because I will be showing you how we've progressed in our new home. And I love y'all tremendously, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.